Classification of risks. Risks come in many forms, each with unique challenges. They can be classified into several categories based on their nature, source, or area of impact. Below are the main types. 1. Cybersecurity risk. Information security is the most common risk posed by third-party vendors. Third-party vendors are vulnerable to attacks and supply chain vulnerabilities that can impact their businesses. Depending on how intertwined the vendor and customer are, hackers can inject sophisticated, persistent threats into the vendor's software that can then easily penetrate customer systems. 2. Compliance risk. Regulatory compliance is difficult in and of itself. Compliance can become even more difficult when the complexity of vendor technology is added. For example, HIPAA compliance requires all vendors working with patient data to comply with the regulations. Failure to do so seriously affects the vendor and any company they work with. 3. Reputational risk. A company cannot control the actions of its suppliers. Major security breaches, technical problems, poor business practices, or inadequate reporting can cast a supplier in a negative light, reflecting poorly on all of the supplier's employees. In addition, a third-party security breach can also negatively impact the reputation of the company it supplies and lead its customers to view the company as unsafe or unreliable. 4. Operational risk. Engaging and working with a vendor is a decision made with confidence that the vendor can and will deliver the services it promises. If a vendor cannot perform its duties at any point, it can significantly impact a client's business. A payment processor that cannot handle a high volume of credit card transactions can limit a business's growth. Similarly, problems with cloud applications can result in an entire department being unable to work for hours. 5. Financial risk. When a third party's financial situation has a detrimental effect on the finances of your own company, financial risk arises. For instance, a third party may begin to provide inferior services and goods if it lacks capital or resources. Sales are lost and customers are dissatisfied as a result. Classifying risks helps organizations address them more effectively.